G'day guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're back working on the GQ and we're doing a little bit of 12 volt stuff. We've got all the gauges to go in, EGT, coolant, boost, all those goodies. I've also already installed my 12 volt system, so I'm going to run through the setup that I got there because we're moving away from the King's gear. We don't want the King's gear anymore. So we're getting rid of that. I'm going to start off by doing all the gauges, wiring all that up, and basically let's just get started. So I've already pulled out the radiator hose now. So I've got these conduit cutters and we're going to cut this in half because I got this JRP coolant sensor thing that goes in there. I'm going with the JRP gauges. They're simple, you can do all the power. I've got all the wiring. It's a plug and play system. Just got to find a spot for the boost, which is right there. Got to drill and tap a hole into the exhaust. Sure, that's all I've got to do, and then run power. So by doing all that, start by putting all the sensors in and then move towards the wiring. Alright, so I just used the conduit cutters and cut where I wanted to in the hose. Now I'm just tightening up the hose clamps that they give you. So there's the adapter thing. Now that just goes back into place like nothing ever happened really. Just slops back on there. That goes in there. And Bob's your uncle. Put the original hose clamp back on, just like so. And that ain't coming off, that ain't going anywhere, so that's good. We've got to just put the sensors in now, and then we can move on to the boost. Right, so as you can see here, I have the low coolant alarm and my coolant temperature there. I have just cut the boost line on the turbo there, so I'm going to install this boost T, run all that, and then I've got to do the EGT sensor, and then I can run it all into the cab, make it all look nice, conduit it up, and then work on the power. Alrighty, so I got the boost line in now. That's all plumbed up. We're going to start doing the EGT sensor. I'm just going to drill and tap a hole in the back of the exhaust. I'm not too sure how well it'll work, but I'm going to give it a go. Should work, I think. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to run that all up, run it inside, and then do the power for the gauges. Alright, so I've just drilled a hole in the back of the exhaust here. Now I'm going to put a tap through it. Not really much room for me to get a hand tap in there, so I'm going to try with a drill. Nice and slow, a little bit of pressure. Cool, I think that worked. I can see a thread. Awesome, that worked. It's threading in. Now just gotta get the shifter, tighten that up. I'll probably get some, I don't know, JB weld or something, high temperature shit, put around that, make that better. But for now, that will do. It'll give me an EGT reading, and pretty stoked with that. Alright, so we're back. Another afternoon working on the patrol, getting this thing Morton Island ready. You would have, I think the last time you would have seen me, you would have seen doing all the gauges stuff, but it was pretty dark that night, so I didn't bother filming. But all I needed to find was an ignition wire, earth, illumination, and constant power to the gauges. I've wired all that in now, and the gauges are hooked up. I'll show you that now. So if we come in here, you can see the gauges are there. This is just an eBay pillar pod. If we turn ignition on, see the gauges light up, and then you have all the boost, EGT, and coolant sensors. So I'm pretty glad that's done now, because I'll be able to monitor all my temperatures, make sure everything's running right, and if the coolant goes low, this thing is going to let me know, and that should help monitor what's happening inside the engine and keep everything healthy. But that's not what we're doing this afternoon. Today we have this portable Apple CarPlay that basically mounts on your dash or on your windscreen and gives you Apple CarPlay, Waze, all of that. It's from Refined Rigs, so if you want to go get one, go check them out. Not sponsored at all, but they're pretty good. I've had it in the car for a while now, but I'm just going to show you what is involved with installing it, and then I'm going to show you the 12 volt system that's already in the car. Before I go any further, I was away camping last weekend and we just went on a fishing charter. I don't really film fishing. My mate Ruben has now started his own channel. It's called Ruben Ginn. It'll be in the description below. He's going to film all the stuff on his 80 series. He's already got one out about putting the new Outback Tourer rooftop tent on. So make sure you go check that out. But I will be showing you the 12 volt system. It worked a bloody treat when I was away. It didn't even go below 90%, and that was running a heated blanket, fridge, lights, all of that. It worked bloody amazing. But for now, we're going to chuck this Apple CarPlay in and show you how to do that. So basically all you got to do is open the box, and it comes with this screen. It sits on your dash or on your windscreen. It comes with the dash mount, so you can mount that onto your dash, like stick it on, windscreen mount. Stick it onto the glass, sticks well. That's what I have been using, but I'm going to be changing to the dash mount now. All it does is go into your cigarette socket, and it comes with all the cables you need to do. It'll hook straight up. It's pretty bloody simple, plug and play. So let's mount it to the dash now. Comes with the sticky pad and everything to put it on. I will be getting rid of that for now, because I'll have to cut into that original dash mat to sort of mount this. What you want to do, you just want to hook it onto the display. All of that there, just finger tight, it's fine. And it just peels off, just like that. And you mount it roughly where you want it. Mounts on the dash, just like that. And then this goes in, slides up. That ain't gonna move around. And all it is a cigarette lighter. Plugs it in there. When we turn the ignition on, it light up. And then you got your Apple CarPlay. Run your Waze, run your music. It all automatically connects to your original stereo. It's a pretty bloody cool product. You just go into your Bluetooth, connect it all, and it works a treat. So that's that installed. Now I've just got to cut the dash mat to suit this and hide this cable in. Not the prettiest, but it'll do. Alrighty, so mind the mess because I still haven't really cleaned up after last weekend's camping trip. But the setup I've gone with is the Itech World setup. So I have a 240 amp hour lithium battery, which is more than enough. Don't need any more than that. And then I also have the Itech control hub, which has the DC-DC charger inbuilt, plus Anderson plugs for your output, your accessories you want to run. Like if I want to run like my travel buddy, air fryer, toaster, whatever, I can run that. Plus it's got all your fuses already inbuilt, all your switches that you're going to need, plus your USB-C chargers, USB chargers, and 2 cigarette lighter sockets, which is awesome because that ran my heated blanket into my swag and was a treat. Nothing really advanced with it. It's seriously just run your cables from your starter battery to the control hub, which then runs back into the lithium battery. It's very simple setup, but it's going to work a bloody treat. I'll go into more when I do all the lighting. Still haven't decided what lighting I'm going to go with, but probably thinking aux beam. And yeah, so aux beam though, link in the description. You can get a set of the spotties, and they work a bloody treat as well. I tested them out this weekend, and I was impressed. I was really shocked. So yeah, not much of a video this week. Still got to do a bit more. I got to buy suspension for this to get in for Morton Island, and then we're pretty much set to go. I've only got 3 weekends and we're off, so that'll be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Go check out Ruben's video. Go check out aux beam. They got good products, and a link in the description for a discount code. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one when we're probably installing the suspension and new set of 35s. So let's go.